Oh no, I'm scared.
Okay,
Why do you look like that?
I put a lot of effort into Harrie's and I got her 2 eggs.
What?
So
One of them better not be a cream
Harrie's
egg.
been going to the gym a lot lately and really trying, putting some effort in. She's really enjoying it. You're posting a lot about it. So I thought Easter's not a great time for people to go to the gym because it's really bad for you. So I thought I'd get 2 eggs.
Hello and welcome back to the In the Lobby podcast. Look who we have back.
Yeah.
He's back after all of his travels.
Wait, have you done ones without me?
No.
Yeah, you have.
We'd never.
You've been making podcasts while I've been away.
We'd never do that.
No.
We
It feels
can't do
like-
it without you.
It's been a very long time since I've seen you.
Yeah, it does. It's been crazy. It's
When
nice
I came
to
in
be.
this morning, I was like, you even said like, I don't know if you're going to remember how to do a podcast anymore.
Well, you've got dark hair and glasses now. I
I just wore my glasses today. It's a bit of I thought I'd change it up. You know.
I like them.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I've
done
missed you
nothing.
guys. Have you not?
No, I'm just exactly the same. You've been jet setting. I've been in Norwich.
I don't want to. I don't like to talk about it, but I'm a little bit big in Brazil now. So
I know. I've been seeing all of your posts.
yeah, we should maybe. I've been milking it, if I'm being honest.
I've been trying to tell you
I would
this.
be.
He thinks he's big in Brazil. None of them understand each other.
That's what it is.
People are just going up to him, asking him for directions. And
Especially
he's going,
with
oh my
the
God, do you want a photo? He keeps asking them,
Can
it's
you write
weird.
on here? I want to get to the local shop. I'm signing it. There you go. No, but if for anybody out there who's a Siege fan, Rainbow Six Siege is back. And I'm actually mean that in the sense that it's a 9-year-old game. Mm-hmm. The Six Invitational was like a huge success, like the amazing storyline, perfect ending, and it incited, a bit more of a buzz, I think, about Siege. Plus, yesterday, as we speak, it was the most players at one time ever since the launch of the game.
9 years later.
9 years later.
That's crazy.
That's cool, isn't it?
Do you know what? I had a bit of like I was playing, I don't know if either of you know what the finals is. It's basically like a new FPS game where you go around in teams of 3, you have to kill each other, get money, put it in a vault, and the person with the most money in the vault wins at the end of the game. And it really reminded me of Rainbow Six Siege a little bit because you have to sometimes be very tactical and like defending your point and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe I'll give Siege another go, but I think the last time I played it, I wasn't very good at it. So I don't know. Maybe it's got even harder since then.
Well, the new update is great, and there's actually a load of stuff where, like, if you ever wanted to do like a full-on like training course, you can jump in and like have like AI training as well.
Oh, okay.
So if it's actually opened up a little bit to newbies as well. But let me just rattle you through the Six Invitational really quickly because it was outrageously good, right? So you have 8 teams, no, 6 actually, that make the finals. I should know that.
You're good at this.
So you have 6 teams that make the
knows his
finals.
stuff.
Brazil had been dominant as a region running into the Invitational, right? But then only 2 teams made it. So everyone's panicking saying, oh yeah, if a Brazilian team doesn't make the final, chances are fans will just be like, I can't be bothered going, I won't go. Ends up being an all Brazilian grand final. So the crowd is just crazy. On one side, you've got a team that had just won 2 championships back to back and could make history by becoming the one team ever to do the three-peat, right? Michael Jordan-esque, right? And after that event, they were splitting up like a boy band that are going to go their separate ways afterwards in theory.
No.
And then on the other team, you had FaZe Clan, right?
Okay.
Grand final, twin brothers on opposite teams.
Oh, I love that.
What? I would hate that.
So I interviewed both of them going in. They're like taking the mickey out of each other a little bit. Anyway, fast forward to the end. The underdogs win. They come back from 6-1 down to win the championship in front of all the fans, right? It's the three-peat. And then the 2 twin brothers are hugging and crying at the very end.
No, stop. I'm going to cry.
And he's saying to his brother, one day you'll be up here. 9,000 Brazilians, confetti streaming down, trophies raised.
Did you cry?
Millions of dollars. You know what? I actually did shed a tear.
I'm crying just thinking about it.
It was insane. And the parents were there and stuff.
Oh, no, stop.
Yeah,
I can't even play a game against my sister. I feel too bad. So I can't imagine winning a competition against your brother for $1 million.
Sounds like a movie.
It should be at some point.
I feel
It should
like
be a
there should
documentary.
be.
But I was sat there, for anybody who doesn't understand the power of esports and why it's so great. Obviously, we had the perfect, the perfect mix, the perfect cocktail of everything with the Brazilian fans going crazy as well. It was something special.
There are some really good esports documentaries. There's one on Dota 2, I think, that was on Netflix a while ago that got me really, really interested. Never played Dota 2, never been interested in it, but the documentary was really, really good.
Yeah.
And I was saying yesterday to my friends, I feel like one of my friends on Discord said, don't suppose any of you looked at that documentary I linked about LEDs? And I just started laughing because I was like, why is there a documentary on LEDs? But then I realised that you can make anything a good documentary if you make it interesting enough.
Hold
I feel
on,
like there are
there's
so
an
many
actual
documentary on
LEDs. What,
yes,
the lights?
it's about how the red LED was formed or the blue LED was formed, and that basically meant that we can have color TV and stuff like that.
How long was it?
I don't know. I didn't click it
Well, but how do you know what it's about?
because he said, "Did you see the documentary I posted about LEDs?" And I said no. But anyway, I'm sure it's very interesting.
Not interesting enough to click.
Should we address the elephant in the room?
What,
the literal room.
Yeah, go on. What, the fact that we're in a different set?
We're in a different setting.
Yes.
So there's been a lot of things going on here at the big old studios, and it meant that we are in a different room now. So it is a work in progress. It's not gonna. I mean, it's the same size room I think as we had before, but not as much decoration behind us, which is going to change because I think there's going to be stuff done to it in the future.
Okay. I can see Zara, our producer, nodding her head, which means
Yeah.
we've still got Stevie
that is
though,
why.
which is good.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, when they said we're changing room, I went, I'm not going too far, and I went, that's next door, and I went, all right, I'll do it.
He's a permanent feature.
Guys, you know it's just been Easter,
Has
Yeah.
been.
Happy Easter.
and we were forced to buy each other Easter eggs.
We weren't forced. We thought this would be a lovely thing to do that they told us to do.
I've got you
I
one.
just want to preface
You've got me an
this.
Easter egg. Oh, what? Hold on, before.
I feel like I really didn't put a lot of thought into this. I put research into it. I thought, what kind of Easter eggs exist these days? The only Easter eggs I've ever seen are just like normal chocolate ones. So I even Googled like gaming Easter eggs, and of course what came up was like Easter eggs in games, as in like secret things
of
in
course.
games.
That's a struggle.
So I gave up and I was like, there's a Tesco across the
That's
road.
a whole episode, by the way.
Easter eggs in gaming.
Why are we doing an episode and not doing Easter eggs in games?
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
We've
Quick,
messed
get
up,
Pete
haven't
in.
we?
Pete, should we change
We've
it?
messed up. Pete's silly. How have we not
Anyway,
thought of that?
let's do our Easter eggs.
We're doing this like a Secret Santa, but it's more Secret Easter. Secret Easter.
Yeah,
bunny.
Secret Easter.
I've made a terrible mistake, and this is no word of a lie.
Oh no.
But when I chose this egg,
I already know what you're gonna say.
I was exhausted, right? I was exhausted at the time. I just got back from Brazil. And in my mind, when I got told I was getting one for Stevie, in my mind, Stevie was still bald Stevie in my head, right? When you had your hair shaved off, right?
Okay.
So I thought, but you're not anymore. Now you're...
For a long time.
Yeah, quite a lot. Wow.
For some reason, you were, that was...
And that's how you still see me. Go on.
But the whole point was I got a mini egg
Oh, that looks nice.
because it was like you and then a load of mini yous all in one box.
Mini eggs are like one of my favourite things ever.
Oh, that's perfect.
That's why I got it really.
Oh
Yeah,
my god, you're the best
That's
person in the
actually-
world.
Do you like mini eggs?
Yeah, I love them. They're like genuinely one of my favourite things ever.
It's such an underrated Easter egg.
Yeah.
Everyone's always chasing after the Maltesers and all that.
I think I love you.
Teaser.
I love you too.
Thank
feel like
you.
I'm
You happy with that?
Yeah, I'm buzzing.
Good.
What a choice.
There you go.
I'll let Harry go next because I've put a lot of thought into
Okay.
this.
Wait,
So,
oh,
no,
you
go
okay,
to
right,
it.
Well, we know there's no thought been put into this
I
at
put
all.
no thought in at all. I did look though. I thought maybe I can find like a Sonic, not a Sonic. What do you like? Nintendo.
Yeah, I
maybe
do
there's
like
some kind of Nintendo Easter egg. Not from Tesco, probably.
is gonna
I
be
mean,
awful.
and there was. Hang on.
You alright?
This is so far down. I think I did. I can't even remember what I got you.
You've smashed that, Ian.
Yeah.
You've smashed it.
I think I just got you one of my favourites. Did I? Oh, I got you caramel.
Serious?
Yeah, do you like
this
caramel?
is banging. I'm all like caramel is my favourite flavour in the world. And I didn't even know that there was a... I'm going to eat this now.
I'm bored of milk chocolate.
love
actually. I
this.
should
That's
say that just
actually
before
a
I
really
get mine.
good choice. Caramel.
I like caramel.
That's what I would have got myself. Oh, and it comes with a whole chocolate bar too.
So this is this like a golden egg?
Oh my god, a golden
wow,
egg.
it's a golden
shot of
egg.
that? That is... What? Rock solid as well.
Do you
solid.
like smash
That's-
an Easter egg on your head? Like if it's like a rock, would you smash it on your head to like?
No. Why would I do that?
Okay,
Is
just
that
to
what you do?
break it up.
I just... It's not working.
No, don't
I'm
do
gonna
that.
bite it.
What about Terry's chocolate orange? Do you smack that on your head?
You're struggling to get through that, aren't you? Good though.
Look at the teeth dent in it.
It's caramel. Caramel. Did you know that still exists?
I know that's why I got it. because-
What is this made of? Why didn't you use the table?
Sorry.
Pure gold. It's made of pure gold.
There we go.
there we
Does anybody want a slice? Not the bit I bit.
I'm gonna wait until I find out what mine is.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm scared. Why
Okay,
do you
so-
look like that?
I put a lot of effort into Harry's and I got her 2 eggs.
What?
So
One of them better not be a cream
Harry's
egg.
been going to the gym a lot
my God.
lately and really trying, putting some effort in. She's really enjoying it. You're posting a lot about it. So I thought Easter's not a great time for people to go to the gym because it's really bad for you. So
Oh my
I
God, no.
thought I'd get 2 eggs. Two lovely.
It's got me some
An
protein.
egg protein pot.
That's actually so funny. I've had no protein today. I just laughed so loud as well. I'm so sorry. The microphone listens. This is incredible.
Is that good?
This is perfect. I almost got this from Pret this morning.
There we go. See,
I passed by and I was like,
put
2
thought
eggs.
into an Easter egg. I did feel bad, so I thought I'd get you a chocolate one as well, just in case you.
Oh
weren't
my
happy.
God, that's
so
so
you've got
good.
a
Oh,
nice
Buttons,
dairy
thank you.
But
This is
mainly that
so
one.
funny. I'm actually going to have this for my lunch. Thank you so much.
That's okay. You're very welcome.
Thank
Happy
you.
Easter, everyone.
I feel real bad about this now.
Why?
Because I'm eating chocolate when I should have been eating.
That's okay. You've not been posting about the gains. She has.
I feel like I don't want to over. I've only been going for a month, so you won't see any visible gains. Just leave it another
No,
2
you can.
months, maybe.
I can see it. Of course I do. Thank you, boo.
Right.
What are we playing at the minute, guys?
What have I played recently? I'm trying to think. I did play something the other day, and I was like, I should talk about that.
I'm playing It Takes Two.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I like It Takes Two.
Well, I say playing it, I completed it.
Okay.
Is that
I've
your
been
first
on
time?
I've been on like a mission with my girlfriend to play some like more multiplayer stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Started out with Kirby and Adventureland, whatever it was called on the Switch. Loved that. Completed it.
Hang on, I've got to do this. It's going to bug me.
Yeah, it's fine.
There we go. We've got to make the tablecloth lovely.
And then I played Sackboy
Okay.
on PS5, completed that. Then we completed It Takes Two. And now we're playing a game called Untangled 2. Have you heard of that?
I've heard of Untangled, I think.
Two characters attached by a string. It's all about the physics of how you make it from one place to
Yeah.
another. And I'm loving the whole co-op stuff. So if anybody knows of any other good co-op games I can play with my girlfriend on the same screen, I'd love to know.
Isaac and I were playing one the other day on Switch.
Yeah.
And this is going to be helpful because I don't know the name of it.
Okay.
But you're both a little character and you have to like fit, it's loads of different challenges, but you have to like fit into a shape, but your characters don't fit into that shape. So
Snipper clips.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Well,
And you have to like cut each other
Yes,
to
yeah,
create
yeah.
the right shape. And
It's
that
on
was a lot of
Switch,
fun.
right?
Yeah, it's on
Yeah,
Switch.
I played it
It's
on
a good game,
Switch,
that.
yeah.
Okay, well done. If you've played it, don't worry about it.
Completed it.
I don't know what I've been playing. I've gone, everything in my mind has gone completely blank. Obviously played Red Dead Redemption, been playing some finals. I did, and I know that you wanted this segue, but unfortunately I'm going to take it because this is the only new thing I've played. Well,
It's fine.
not
No,
really
it's fine.
new.
Don't worry.
One of my
Forget I'm
friends came over and they wanted to try the VR, so I reconfigured my VR and I downloaded Beat Saber.
Nice.
Actually, I tell a lie. Do you know what I've been playing recently? One of my friends gave me an old Guitar Hero guitar, and there is an application on the PC called Clone Hero, which is where you can play Guitar Hero on your PC, and you can download like any songs for free as well from like all the different Guitar
it's
Hero
legal,
games.
right?
This doesn't sound legal.
Yeah, no, Clone Hero is legal. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It doesn't sound
I think so.
like it was.
No, it is. It is.
I've got
it is.
this
It is.
app
It's
where I
free.
can play
It's
any
free.
game in the world.
It's a free game. Clone Hero. Look it up. Everyone
Yeah,
plays it.
more the music would be the...
I don't know. I mean, there are songs that come with it, but you can get songs from like a big spreadsheet.
Sounds legal. Oh, you
I
download
take
it through
it back, guys. I haven't. No, I didn't
know if
download it
you've heard
from
of
LimeWire.
that.
I downloaded it off Reddit, which is clearly a much more reliable source.
Reputable, yeah.
I'm not being a pirate, guys. If it's illegal, I'll stop immediately.
Stop now.
I'll go and
You
find
never did
out.
it. You had
So
it all.
Clone Hero, I've been playing that, and I've been playing Beat Saber. So both rhythm games. I do love a rhythm
Are
game.
you good at Guitar Hero?
I play on hard, but a lot of the songs are too difficult for me to get 100% on.
Okay.
What about you? Are you good at Guitar Hero?
He's great.
I
at that
was
sort of
back in the day.
You're
I
great at
haven't
that
played
sort
it
of
properly for years. I used to really enjoy it, and I remember having a Nintendo DS, and they had Guitar Hero on that, and you like clipped it onto the case, and you had to play like this.
Yes.
But I don't. It hurt my fingers.
I'd never heard about that.
What was that? When we went on a trip together, that football trip to Finn Harps, and
Yeah.
you were obsessed with this musical game. What was
Oh,
that?
we spoke about this when you
Tap,
weren't
tap.
here. No, we
Yeah,
didn't
we
speak about
did.
anything when you weren't here.
Because you never
I
were
think I
here without me.
downloaded it on my iPad.
I've got back into it.
What is it called?
What is it
again?
called?
Playing it again. It's called
I thought it was Tap Tap something.
Beat Star.
Oh,
Yes.
That's not
You
what I
are
thought it was.
elite at that game.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm so good at it.
So good.
It's weird.
You've got the perfect brain for it.
Yeah, I just like doing things quickly. At like the
I know you do.
arcade. At the arcade, there's one called Piano Tile.
Yes, I love
And
that.
you just slap
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I love that as well.
Tickets go off for you when you play
Yeah.
that.
I am.
You can't change the difficulty though, can you?
Nah, it's always easy.
I know. I was
Alright.
going to say we should go to the arcade and we should
We should.
go play against each other, but it's too.
We
you
could
can
do
also
content at an arcade.
wait.
Yeah.
No, because there's N64 that's like really close by, and
Yes.
it's like it's a
Retro.
bar,
They have
but it's
Guitar
got
Hero
loads of
there.
retro, and they have Guitar Hero.
I
Yes.
mean, we don't even need to
Vlog
film it. We can
content.
just go play.
Yeah, true.
Do you want to thank me, by the way, for for getting
Yeah,
involved with
thank
VR.
you. Ever since you've said it, I have wanted to give it another go. So thank you very much.
Even he's had a spin.
I know.
Yeah, so I've
talk
not
about
got VR, but my dad does. So I went, hello,
Interesting.
Dad.
Your dad's a very cool dad now.
That is
Now you
pretty
said
Just
that.
because of that?
Yeah.
He's weird. I went,
Poor guy.
hello, Dad. I know I'm not seeing you in years, but I was just wondering if I could borrow
Wow.
It's been 16 years, Dad. You got that VR?
I've seen you posting about it on Facebook with your new family. No, he does.
Childhood trauma. For
I know
the
my
podcast.
dad. It's fine. But he lives like 30 miles away from me, so I gave him a call and was like, Dad, can I borrow your VR?
No, I want to know how it started. Was the call like, how you been? What you been up to? By the way, that's what. It's always the transition.
I don't even think I called him. I'm pretty sure I
You texted
messaged
him
him
about
on Facebook.
Oh my god.
I could probably find the messages if you'd like. We
Yeah,
were speaking about Man U Liverpool yesterday because he supports Liverpool and I support United.
Okay.
I
Rivalry.
messaged him saying, hey, do you use your Oculus
Oh
much?
my word! Not even how are you?
No.
Pops, what's going on?
I was wondering if I could borrow it for a few days, question mark, haha. Don't know why that's
How
funny.
long have you had it for?
I'm doing something with Guild on the 18th today, and they want us to chat about VR, but I haven't really played it much. And he replied, yes, you can.
Yes,
That
you
was it?
can.
That was it.
Dad's replies. My dad only ever texts just K, just the letter K.
Mine does thumbs up all the time. All the time.
Yeah.
And like I could ask him something like, are you all right to have Isaac for the night this weekend? Just get a thumbs up back. And I'm thinking, I feel like we need more than just that.
Yeah, I'd love to.
We need double
So, but
confirmation.
my dad's even gone a step further. He doesn't even send a thumbs up now. He just reacts the thumbs up. So it's not even a message. He just goes, reacts. I'll say, how are you? Thumbs up.
That's
I'll
good.
I'll ring him and I'm like, you're right. He's in a great mood, but he just can't bother to text me about it.
Maybe he just doesn't want to talk to you.
Yeah, I think that's what it
No,
is.
I think older people just don't like texting that much. My nan, she's 92 years old.
Yeah.
And she is still sending me WhatsApp texts all the time.
Nan.
She sends me GIFs on WhatsApp, everything. Yeah. I don't even know how to send a GIF on WhatsApp.
What will we be doing when we're 92 if we
Hopefully
make
the
it?
same thing.
Dead.
She just watched Breaking Bad as well. She finished the whole of Breaking Bad. I just heard that. That's so morbid.
No, it's the way he stared at me coldly and just went, dead.
I'm sorry. I was just speaking for myself. I'm not making it to 92, let's be honest.
Yeah, you are.
Why not?
Why would you
I've
not?
got too much going on now.
Yeah.
I'll be bored by that.
do
I
think
reckon
that,
you'll
but
be.
like-
I reckon 55 you'll max out.
Cheers, mate. 25 years to go.
Oh, okay.
Did you just forget my age? That's
It's a
fine.
good
I was like,
way
you're
to
not
think.
25.
If you think in a mindset that you got 25 years, carry
I'll
on
do more in
rocking
that-
it.
yeah.
You'll do more.
I
Like,
don't know if I would.
I want to think. I want to convince myself that I'm out at 42, right?
Yeah.
I will
Only
live
a
like.
year?
Oh, shut up. That's not true. Don't listen to him. I'll listen. I'll post my birth certificate on the Guild Esports Twitter.
Sorry, 2 years.
Yeah, no, it's longer than that. I am actually 36 next week.
Oh my
Happy
next
birthday.
week.
Next week.
What day?
20. Well, when this comes out, I'll already be 36. It's 26th of March.
Oh my
88.
god, wait, so
Social team,
we
get
need,
ready.
Yeah, we need to have a
I wanna
party
post.
next week.
Yeah, we should have a party. Oh, I'm going to France. I'm going to go.
Well, okay,
to
the
mountains
weekend
and
we'll have
forget
a
about
party
it.
then.
Yeah,
We'll all come to
I'm down.
France.
Okay.
Yeah, come to
We'll all
France.
come to France, yeah. Maybe. But did you talk about actually
No,
what
I've
game
been
you've been
playing
playing?
VR.
Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
so what have you been playing?
So I downloaded Beat Saber, smashing that because it is like Guitar Hero, isn't it?
It's more fun, I
I
think.
don't want to see me doing it because I
Right.
feel like I'm really in the zone, but I know it will look pathetic.
Doesn't it feel incredible to play Beat Saber
Yeah,
though?
it's kinda
You
like
feel
exercise,
like
isn't it?
you are a rock star
Well,
and
no.
you're performing a live show.
If
That's
I
how
was,
I feel.
yeah, but I was sitting there doing Greatest Showman, so I don't feel like a
Sitting?
rock star or standing. So
Okay.
I was going, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah,
I
it
do
makes
not
you
feel like a rock star doing that.
Well, okay, a pop star then.
Yeah, okay.
I just feel delighted that because this is a real chance for me to really unleash myself on VR now because you two are invested
Yeah.
and it seems like you're down for it, right? That whole point of the whole, you think you look great. You should try like a zombie killing experience.
I have.
Yeah, which one?
Walking Dead.
Yeah,
There's
so-
a Walking Dead game I downloaded.
Has anyone filmed you playing it?
No. And
Right.
I'm not allowing that.
It's horrible because I remember I thought I was home alone. My girlfriend had gone out to get something, but she came back to pick something else up, and I was deep into a zombie battle. She could have been something worse than that, I think. But I was deep in a zombie battle, right? And in my mind, I'm John Wicking these homies, right? I'm popping heads and taking names. And then later on, she sends me a video. I didn't know she was there, and I look like the goofiest loser of all time.
Aww.
And you weren't even playing
I'm like
then.
going, like panicking. But it's like the rule 101 of VR: don't let anyone film you playing it.
Yeah, it's a humbling
I
experience.
can feel that I'm not cool doing it.
Yeah.
What I'm doing looks cool, but I can feel my body moving and going, I shouldn't do this. Like some of it's really weird, like, I've got to pull my axe out from here, and it's like, it just doesn't feel right.
No.
So I know I'm not
Did you do
good.
the Beat Saber where you have to like duck?
Yeah, did a load of things. I did a roller coaster, just thought it'd be fun to do a VR roller coaster. Not for me. I stood up, I wanted to throw up. I almost fell over. And I just stood still, but like, when you're moving, I'm naturally just going, okay.
Yeah.
And then I almost fell over, so I didn't like that.
So do you think you're going to play more VR games?
Well, I downloaded one that this man was going on about, Walkabout Golf.
Before you go any further, in case you missed the episode, Walkabout Mini Golf is the best VR game on the market, right? So all it is mini golf and all these different like amazing locations. Mm-hmm. And there's like unlimited downloadable maps. There's like, they've come up with one for every single circumstance you could possibly imagine. You have your little golf club. I ordered a custom one. $120 it cost me that. Just to have a custom.
I remember you saying
but
about
it's weighty,
this custom one.
and it makes you feel like when you're playing, you've got a golf club in your hand. You play against other people all around the world. So like, I always just log in, pop in, and then within a second. But the best thing about it is their face is there. So you're having a full-blown conversation with a dude while you're in your living room.
We need to play together.
We should play together. We should play together.
This chair down. Oh, there we go.
Oh, bye.
But I really sold
There
it
we
because
go.
when you play video games normally, right, there's lots of, it's not really like you're doing it. Whereas this is like a full on, you have to be decent at the game, or you have to be decent at real life golf putting to be good at it.
Well, I downloaded it.
Yeah.
Loaded it up, and then the battery died.
So you haven't played it yet?
I haven't played it yet. It just died, and now I don't know if I have the right charger in my house because my dad didn't give me the charger.
Oh no! What's
Just a USB-C.
I think it's USB-C.
So you haven't even played it?
Come on,
Do
you
I
got a
have
USB-C.
PS5 controller.
Yeah, you can charge it with that.
Yeah, so I
Everything's
haven't played it yet. So
USB-C.
maybe my first experience could be with you.
I'll play tonight if you want to play. You
Oh
will
my
love
God.
Okay, I need to put it on charge. I'll
it.
message
You haven't put it on
Ariane.
charge yet. What's wrong with you?
It died yesterday. I've been busy.
Okay.
No,
Sorry.
he's not committed. He's
No,
not.
I'll message Ariane, get her to put it on charge, and when I get home at
We'll play.
9 p.m. tonight.
I'll just send you a code. You join, and we play a full round of 18.
Wait,
Deal.
but is it what? Can you download it on the Oculus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's built on.
How much was it?
Oh, I can
Like 20
join
quid, isn't
too.
it?
I don't know.
You know, that's the level
Wow.
you're at now.
No, it was my dad's account.
Okay. You're really good to
Is he not going to phone you up and be like, what are these transactions?
He hasn't called me yet.
Oh, man.
I'm going to lay out why VR to me is the greatest experience in gaming at the minute. So the main number one reason, and you'll both know this now because you've played it, it's a memory. So like when you play video games, like when I've got memories of playing Zelda when I was younger, right? The difference with VR is you have these memories as if you were there. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I remember getting chased by a zombie, but in my mind, when I think back to it, I was running, to an extent. But I think that's what makes the memories of it so cool.
I think especially on a golf, what do you call it, a green?
Yeah, agreed.
I feel like definitely on a green as well, because I remember one of my first games I ever played was this like anime avatar golf game called Panya.
Is it called what?
It's called Panya.
Yeah, okay.
And I don't remember any other games that I played around that time, but I do remember Panya. And I think it's because golf greens are so vibrant
Yeah.
that it just sticks in your memory. So maybe that's why.
My only worry for VR is, I think, one, it's expensive to buy it anyway in the first place. But then you also need to have a fairly expensive home because you need space to be able to do it.
Well, I don't have
So-
the space, so that's what's quite funny about
So
it.
I found that the space in my living room wasn't quite big enough to be able to play properly.
Yeah.
And then I got my friend to try the Walking Dead game yesterday, and he swung his axe up in the air and smacked my bulb and lampshade and everything.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. I think though, like back in the day, you used to have to put cameras in like every corner of your room to be able to play a VR. And now it's just like from your headset, and you could do it like standing
Sounds
in one
dodgy.
place.
Don't mind the cameras on the corner. It's the VR.
Make yourself at home. That's for when I play golf later.
Yeah, it's just VR that.
But you should try Pavlov.
It's food, isn't it? Oh, Pavlova.
Pavlov's the game I've told you about before, which is like, it's Call of Duty, but you're in it.
I reckon I made that exact same joke when you told me about
I think
it
you
before
did.
as well.
I think you
I wouldn't
did.
be surprised. Call of Duty, but you're in it.
Yeah.
My dad's got like Star Wars games on there. I've tried that. Vader Immortal.
Oh, what? With lightsabers and stuff?
Yeah, it's cool.
What's it like?
fun.
Is it?
It's a lot of fun, yeah. There's a game called Vader Immortal, and there's like a training room where you can like pick up your lightsaber, but you've got like grenades you can throw and stuff as well, and then you can use the Force on these droids. It's quite fun.
Yeah, I was never really a big Star Wars fan, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't. Although the Jedi, what was the most recent game that came out? It was like a single player game, Jedi Survivor, was it?
Was it Jedi Knight? No. What was it? Jedi Survivor.
Something like that. But that was. I heard really good things about that. But speaking of Star Wars, actually, one thing I did want to ask. Sorry, just getting stuff off the table. I don't know what it is. I can't sit still and keep my hands still at the same time. Like I always have to be doing something. I have like a little fidget cube at home that if I'm doing just chatting, because I don't need to use my keyboard and my mouse for just chatting, I'm always like tapping something or pulling something.
I fidget with stuff all the
big time. I just can't sit still. So like you'll see me, I'm like always touching the microphone. That sounds like ASMR.
I have a fidget spinner at my desk in my room. And
people bought those?
Is it off camera? I'll just do that. Just not even looking at it. I'm just paying attention to chat and whatnot and just spinning it off camera. And then I drop it and then I have to tell them I'm playing with just been what I was going to play for myself.
The delay. I want to talk about, have you guys been watching anything good recently? Because I actually sat down and watched a series.
I just finished a series.
I was just halfway through a series.
On Netflix.
What is it? What is it?
It's The Gentleman, isn't it?
Yes!
I watched The Gentleman too.
That's weird. We're all watching the number one series on Netflix right now. It's promoted to us.
Be a joy kill, why don't you?
I just clicked. I never watched anything, and I was like, I needed something to watch, and because I only ever watch things when I'm doing the washing up and stuff. Yeah. And I started to wash up, and I was like, I'm not watching anything, so I just clicked on the first thing, and I never do that normally, but I did.
It's good.
Yeah, and now I'm watching that.
Have you guys seen the movie?
Yeah, no, I haven't. It's a bit annoying that they all die at the end, though, isn't it?
Shut up! Good.
Have you watched it? Have you watched The Gentleman?
Yeah, I've seen a few episodes.
Oh,
I'm loving it.
I binged the entire thing in in 2 days.
I finished it in a couple of days, but I do have one issue with it, and this isn't a spoiler or anything. I just found it repetitive. It was like, oh, they've got an issue. They fixed the issue. It's caused a new issue. They fixed the new issue. It's caused a new issue.
I
guess
just
like
so.
Rinse and repeat.
However,
for like 10
I
episodes.
don't even know if I can really talk about say this without
a spoiler.
Spoiling, so maybe I won't.
It ties up well. I'll say that.
It does, and I feel like the way it's filmed and like the perspective that you...
This isn't a spoiler.
The perspective that you understand things means... Okay, it's not a spoiler to say this. That you as a viewer... It's kind of like Scooby-Doo. So, that you see them go like the enemies go in one door and that you're like, they went in that door. So you as the viewer, you know what's happening, but the cast doesn't.
Yes.
Or like the characters don't, which I think makes it better. But the way it's filmed... I watched the series and then I watched the movie afterwards, and I just did not like the movie.
Oh, really?
Because I was
Is the movie Guy Ritchie as well?
I was constantly comparing it to the series, and the series is just shot so well, like the cinematography, the color grading, all that stuff. I just absolutely loved it. The first episode, how hooked does the first episode make you? I watched the first episode. I was like, oh my god, I'm crazy.
My favorite scene so far, obviously, was the chicken scene, but I knew how the chicken scene was going to end.
Did you? Why?
Yeah. Well, when he keeps going into the bathroom and he's doing all the
naughty things.
I know that it's going to lead to him doing what he was doing.
Oh, okay.
Did anyone else call it?
I knew something bad was going to happen. I didn't because
it was like there was like that build.
It was like the build and the music's getting more intense and like, oh god, what a good scene that was though.
Yeah, it was
acting
brilliant.
So good.
I'm not sure about the main guy
because he was in the Inbetweeners.
Is that what it is?
In the movie, yeah, the Inbetweeners movie.
That's
Wait, Theo James?
Yeah.
I love Theo James.
Good looking.
He's very good looking. He was also the main...
Like you.
Ever seen Divergent?
Say that again a bit louder.
Looks a little bit like you.
Did you hear that, Harry?
Yeah.
He does, doesn't he?
No, actually, I do agree.
Clip it.
You're quite tanned at the moment, so he is quite tanned as well.
I've been using... it's a bit of Brazil, but I've been using retinol.
Have you?
Have you ever used retinol?
Yeah.
This is a gaming podcast, guys. What's that? So retinol's this stuff you put on before you moisturise. Don't use it too much. But it's it's sort of like...
Been doing your research, I see.
Yeah, but...
Is it fake tan?
No.
It sort of gets rid of all the bad stuff on your skin, strips it off.
Yeah.
It's sort of like a bit of a reset, and then you moisturise on top of it, and then you do it once every couple of days. And my skin, in the minute, is feeling good.
Yeah,
good, I'm glad. I'm happy for your skin. We were talking about VR earlier.
Sorry, we were.
Have you ever watched
we've streamed
stuff
through VR.
in VR?
Yeah.
Like a cinema and stuff?
Yeah.
I watched a little bit of YouTube, and it's weird, especially when you've got it on pass-through mode, so you can see everything else in your room still, but then you've just got the screen. But it looks, in the Oculus, it's all black and white in pass-through mode, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it looks better from what I've seen in the new goggles.
Have you got? No, you don't have the Quest 3, do you?
No, I got PSVR.
You got the
2.
VR, yeah. Does that do can you see through it?
No,
Like into
yeah,
the
so
real
it's
world?
got a feature where you press a button, then you can see everything.
Is it cross-platform?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because we're not going to be able to walk about golf together.
No, we can walk about golf together.
Good.
So what do you think about? So there's levels to it. For me, VR is. I still play regular games more than I play VR games because it's just it comes with an effort.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I don't ever think that VR is going to be the future of gaming. I don't think that's ever going to be like, this is the platform most of us use now is a VR headset. I don't think that's going to be the case.
What about the Apple thing? What do you think of it?
So would not buy it.
It's like $5,000 or something,
It's
isn't
so
it?
expensive.
Maybe
It's like $2.5 or $3,000 or something. But I did see some incredible videos on it. Do you guys know who Casey Neistat is?
Yeah.
He did a really good video on it, and it just kind of showcases how people were using it in the real world. I just think it's a very cool thing. Like, especially there was a scene where he was underground in the New York subway and he was just waiting for his train. But while he was waiting for his train, he was just sitting there watching like Jurassic Park, the movie. And you can see everything behind you going on, but you've just got a big screen, like you're at a cinema. And that's just like, I think that is really cool. Like just sitting on the train and waiting around, but you're actually watching something at the same time is very cool.
It needs to get to a point where it's like slimline, right?
Like a pair of glasses.
Like this.
Yeah.
Obviously, to a certain, that's not going to be
because I just don't see people walking around, and I hope it doesn't get to the point where people are walking around with the Apple Pro Vision like on their heads.
I still feel VR's a little bit of a gimmick.
I think so as well.
It is, yeah.
Like I just feel like it will.
But you haven't played Walkabout Mini Golf yet.
That's the issue. Once I get really into that, it's going to be the best thing in the world. But I just feel like I will not sit and play VR for even over an hour without thinking I need to stop this now. Whereas if I was on Rocket League or Fortnite or something, I'd just be able to sit and play it.
Yeah.
So I think it's one of those where I'm glad I borrowed my dad's because it's kind of made me go, probably won't put money into one for myself.
Yeah.
The problem with it is, I think, I'm poo-pooing on VR here, but I love it. Like Apple Vision Pro, right? You can never escape the fact that the screen is always this close to your eyes. So no matter how many pixels you have, there's always that, I don't know, for me, the subliminal awareness that it's like right in front of me. But that being said, if it was £500, for example, I'd consider it because if you fly a lot, if you do long haul flights, you can transport yourself to anywhere you want.
I think that's the main pull for it is like it basically being like a screen on your
escapism from like uncomfortable situations.
Like
imagine if you were on the tube when it's like rush hour and it's like you're just surrounded by all these people. You can just go.
I'd just be so scared that people will grab them and steal them though.
Yeah,
I remember when I first bought Beats when they were popular, like the headphones, and I wore them on the tube. Like they'd only just come out, and I was terrified the whole time. I just constantly been like, someone's just gonna rip these off my head.
There's something just so nice about being in a public space and being able to press a button and just being out of it. Like I just recently bought noise cancelling headphones, like the Apple ones.
Me too.
And I go on the tube, and like they have a setting where their main setting is like a microphone. It's picking up everything that's happening around you because they are quite big anyway, so that you can still hear things like you would if you weren't wearing them. But the other function is just complete noise cancellation. And the tube is so like loud and everyone's standing around you, and then you just press a button and you can't hear anything but your music, and it's just something so cool about it. I love it.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe I would like the Apple Vision Pro, but I'm not. I'm not going to buy it while it's like $3,000 or something.
I think for now, if you ever have, it's like putting aside a bit of time to play some VR. And if I'm listing the games that you need to play, if you like Call of Duty and all that sort of stuff, Pavlov, you've got to play it. Just the best thing about that is when you're running around and it's like people who come up to you or on your team, you can only hear them like when they're stood next to you and start talking to you. So it's like
proximity.
That's it.
So it's like the real world. So you couldn't hear them.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Like there was this one guy, he was in my line of fire. I accidentally clipped him. He drops. I know that he's coming back for me, right? And he did. And he was going, hey, you come here. And I hear him from this. I'm like, he's coming for me. Runs up. Next thing you know, blackness. He's just shot me in the back of the head. And these are the memories I take to the grave.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
You should give that a go, actually.
You should try Pablo. We got on the same team. But yeah, Walkabout Mini Golf's number one. There's a kayaking thing I think I've told you about before. Where my girlfriend killed a penguin.
Yeah, great.
Another memory that lives in her mind a lot. But there's like 3 or 4, 5 games that I would say that you should definitely play.
Maybe I'll have to give some a go as well.
Yeah, I just want to get on Walkabout Golf, and then maybe next time we're in here together, we can
You'll be really competitive on it, though.
Yeah, and you've played it loads, so you need to give me a chance to get my bearings.
Oh,
and
yeah,
bear in mind,
Stevie doesn't like being bad at games.
Yeah, no, so far I'll just turn it off if I am.
Yeah.
I don't need to play it if I'm not good at it.
To be fair, I used to be like
why
that.
would you sit and play something you're not good at?
It's only because I have an inferiority complex of playing like with all my friends who are really good at games, and like the thing's always like, oh, women are bad at games, and that always plays in my mind. So when I play games with my friends, I get like really angry if I'm not good at it because I feel like
you
I'm
need to
falling
make
under
friends with people who are rubbish at games.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's all
let's
I've
play
done.
together then,
Yeah.
Stevie.
Okay, yeah, let's play Rocket League together.
Okay, no.
Do you know what I think is the perfect, and we've got it here at Guild HQ in Shoreditch, the sim racing that we've got here now, right?
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, that's like the perfect blend of like almost like VR.
Yes.
Yeah, it does feel a bit VR-y, doesn't it?
Because it's hands-on. It's like as close as you can get to obviously racing.
Yeah.
But and you've got the screen in front of you and stuff, but you're still in that setting where you can look over your shoulder, see your enemy there, and whatever.
Enemy.
Else. Yeah, I'm thinking about when I'm racing you later.
But when you put the headphones on as well, you do kind of feel like
immersive.
you're in it.
Yeah, I kind of just forgot where I was for like a solid 15 minutes while I was trying to set a good lap around the track, which didn't happen because I kept going off the track and then it invalidates your lap.
It's almost like you feel like an actual like F1 driver without any of the danger.
Yeah.
Imagine if the chair like rumbled you around as well.
That'd be cool. I went to did I tell you about this when I went to the arcade and that happened to me?
What?
Yeah.
I went on a Need for Speed game.
Oh, and you
it just
didn't know because it had a seatbelt.
Told me to belt in, and I was just shaking around everywhere. I was like, "What has just happened? I'm at Hollywood Bowl. But what is this all about?" So if that did that, I'd be really scared. But I saw you on those sim racing earlier, and you got that really good lap time of about 9 minutes on a 1 minute track.
I went to the bathroom and came back.
F1 drivers wouldn't do that, would they?
That's true. If you're going to do it, you got to lock yourself in.
Yeah, you got to be a pro.
Yeah.
Do you think if you had... You don't think he's pro? Oh,
sorry, we were just laughing at each other.
Yeah.
We're immature and childish.
We are
You should know this by now.
I do, and I have to sit between you two while it happens. So I'm just like, all right, when's it over? When's it over, guys? If you had sim racing at home, if you were really into like racing games, and I suppose most people would just play with a controller, but if you had sim racing at home, do you think that you would mostly play in the sim racing rig, or you would like lay in bed and just like play on with your controller?
I think that sim racing in particular is for competitive racing fans. Obviously, as a novelty experience, or like if you want to do something with your mates, it's great for like a few hours or whatever. I think the people like, so my girlfriend's brother has invested a load of money in a room in his house, and he's built his own sim racing setup. And he plays every day, but practices. Yeah. And then he's got the dream of, or the ambition of getting into an online competitive circuit, and then you play for money and whatever else. But I think it's if you're actually addicted to that, getting faster laps and whatever else, I'd much rather be in the seat.
Yeah, I mean, you probably would have to be. I worked an event recently, which was a sim racing event, and the guys that were at the event had come from all over the world, and they had won in their own country's bracket of like sim racing to come to this event. And it is just really crazy how they all have different ways of playing. Some of them play with gloves on, some of them play without their shoes on, or like, and it just really, it solidified to me. I was like, okay, this is like, this is serious. Like they're taking this very seriously. Sure. Whereas I jump on it and I'm just like...
Yeah, but you're doing it for fun. It feels like you've accomplished something more in sim racing.
It does.
When you finish a lap in there, like you're really like, I don't want to miss this corner, I don't want to break my lap time or whatever. But when you're doing it with a controller, it just feels a bit like...
analog stick,
you're just doing it.
Yeah.
I remember when I played FIFA with a friend a few years ago, he scored this wonder goal against me, and I was so annoyed that he was going, yeah, oh my God, what a goal. And I went, mate, you just press circle. Yeah. You did nothing.
Just
but on sim racing, you can't do that. It's like, no, you've moved your feet at the right time, you've done all this pedal stuff, and the pedals it's all like proper feedback as well, isn't it? You got proper feedback.
I'm trying to press the brake pedal, and I'm like,
the brake pedal's really tight.
I'm scared I'm going to get in my own car later and just be like jolting myself forward because I'm pressing the brakes so hard.
I hate people who say you just press circle, by the way.
No, so do I. I was angry.
I've been thinking about that for like a solid 5 seconds.
You are, aren't you? Especially on a game like FIFA.
What if you finesse it? It's how I want to.
Okay, you're pressing. But on a game like FIFA, if you're scoring a wonder goal from 40 yards because you've got Haaland or something, then that's way less impressive than when you watch the pros and they're taking on players and doing more. And that's all he did. He was rubbish at the game, but he scored a goal from 40 yards because he just went.
Even I scored a banger at the charity event that we did. Anthony Nolan.
Even her.
Even me.
Even you.
You should have seen the most recent video we did where I tried to take a penalty and it was just the worst thing you've probably ever seen. So, yeah.
I've seen that.
I agree with you, Stevie.
That's what I mean. But sim racing, you feel like you've done it, you feel like you're in it, and you feel like you've actually achieved something other than holding R2 and moving your analog stick.
Well,
because even I can do that.
As we start to wrap this up, if you want to feel like you've done something, if you want to feel like you've achieved something, I'll meet all 3 of you, 2 of you, all 3 of us Walkabout mini golf.
Walkabout mini golf. I'm so in.
I'll download it.
But he's got the golf club where
I know,
he feels
actually,
the weight
yeah.
and
Maybe
stuff.
we'll have him not use it.
Yeah,
for a
you're not.
session.
Yeah, but how will we know? I'm not using it.
Do you know you mentioned about banging your lampshade or whatever?
Yeah.
Right. There's. I just want to tell you one last cool thing. There's like a driving range on there,
Yeah.
and you get like 10 balls, and you got it. But I swing my club like Tiger Woods on the tee off, right?
Yeah.
And I've banged it on tables and lampshades and whatever else. But the feeling of knocking them out into the driving range is so good as well. So try that.
Well, it's like when we used the one at Players Lounge.
Yes.
When we used to film
That was
our
with the club
FIFA
though,
series.
wasn't it? Yeah.
There was an actual big screen and an actual golf club and a ball, and you'd smack the ball into
the
it.
screen. Yeah.
That feels a bit weird as well.
Yeah.
Oh, technology's class, isn't it?
I know.
We've come a long way, haven't we?
Not us personally.
No. Technology.
Other people have.
We're going
Thanks,
backwards.
guys. Thank you. Thank you to all the people that have taken technology a long way. Well, we just reap the benefits.
And then they've put all these hours and millions of pounds of effort in, and we're going, no, that's all right.
We've come a long way.
It's just a gimmick, I guess.
But listen, if you're watching or listening at home, have any recommendations for VR as I'm trying to get these two fully immersed into my little lovely world, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, and don't forget to leave us a 5-star rating if you enjoyed the podcast, and we'll be back next week with more.
I want you to say bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
I'm going to eat my egg.
Yeah,
Me too. I'm going to eat my protein egg.